Okay, you guys, I got all my extensions in. What I did is I finished the rows on top and got a nice amount of hair here in the sides. A couple things I want to make mention of are, at first your bonds may feel a little misshaped because of how you're placing them, or a little crunchy. Make sure you're touching less bond, and then your bond will get nice and round on the hair. So most of them will turn out pretty good, but as you wash and sleep and wear them, they will wear down to a nice comfortable shape for you for the rest of your weeks and months of wear. Kind of looked for any spots, just to kind of looked around and made sure that I had enough hair throughout. And then what I do, because I have very fine, thin hair, is I take a little bit of hairspray and I spray it on my fingertips, and I'll go and kind of up here, kind of rub in at the root with the hairspray. Now I'm going to want to keep as much product as I can off of my extension hair. So I don't want to put any hairspray and things like that, because your extension hair will stay nice and clean if you're not putting a lot of product and that sort of thing on there. And that way you don't have to wash as often. And the less you wash, the longer your extension hair will be nice and stay nice. So what I'm going to try to do with this hair is I'm going to try to maybe wash 1 or 2 times a week. And another choice, if you do just wash, once a week, typically I do 3 times a week. But what you can do is you can take your hair and ponytail it, clip it back or whatever, and then go and just pull this area down at the crown where it gets kind of oily, and then I just wash that area there. I'll run the faucet thing over there and kind of scrub my shampoo, and then make sure to rinse really well. It doesn't matter that water is getting in the bonds. It's not going to hurt the bonds at all. So that is how I just wash the crown of my head, keep my hair clean, my own hair clean up on top, and then I can let my extensions last a lot longer. What I use for shampooing is the Pureology line. I use the Hydrate, or this is the Purify, and then I have the Reconstruct and Repair conditioner, which is good for my own hair. When I shampoo, I just try to shampoo all around my scalp. I don't put a lot of shampoo or anything on my extensions. When I'm rinsing the shampoo off, I know that the shampoo is kind of going through the extensions and giving them a little wash that way. Then when I use the conditioner, I condition all of my hair, and am also able to get that conditioner down on my scalp to moisturize my scalp. And a nice light conditioner is not going to hurt your bonds at all. You want to probably stay away from the heavy conditioners that are in the home coloring kits. You don't want to use too much of those. They're really heavy and could get down there and could bother the bonds a little bit. But I don't use too much conditioner. Also, put that on and I let that run through the length of my extension. I'll make sure to rinse it really, really well. The key to having clean hair for longer, the reason I only need to wash a few times a week is because I rinse the product off my hair really, really well, and then I don't use a lot of product afterwards. Otherwise, I'll use, maybe if I need something for my own hair, I use this anti-snap on the length of my own hair, but I keep it off of my extension hair. As far as hair drying, I use a diffuser. I keep that at my bonds and away from my extension hair. You probably want to let your extension hair dry naturally. And then when I use the straightener or a curling iron, you're going to want to use those below your bonds. It's not going to hurt anything if you accidentally touch it for a second. But otherwise you want to use it below your bonds. If you keep it on your bonds and pinching your bonds, you're going to